What have you done?
Kerrigan, the die is cast. This is the last day. Your swarm darkens the sky of any planet.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it.
When we are done here, I will return to my people and accept their judgment.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base.
I made my peace long ago.
Consider it done. For ire. Indeed.
Hello, and Tarawa Dune. Trying to think of another greeting from StarCraft, but for some reason I'm suddenly drawing a blank after that. Adun Toridas, for all you Nerazims out there. And all hail and glory of the Dominion, and to our almighty Queen of Blades. We are at the end. This is our last night of FSL Season 7. And of course, everything must end, so a new era can begin anew. We are hoping to have a really great Season 8, and we are going to be starting that out with a nice little between-season show match night, a FSL showcase featuring Winter, guest casting. I'll be sharing more of that once we get to the end of this, but first of all, we've got some unfinished business here. We have the grand finals for 2v2+. We have the team of Hurtenvale, Hurtentime and Vales, versus the team of Churchill's Dentist, Deepu and Neutrophil. And I am not going to waste any time since, Vales is out in England, and I guess it's about 11 p.m. there. So I'm going to bring them in right now.
90?
Yeah? Hey everyone. One moment, I'm going to get you all on camera, because we have ourselves a nice party here. We have Hurtenvale versus Churchill Dentist. And I understand, there's some big changes going on here. For one thing, Deepu, I'm noticing that you have changed your name again.
Oh no, I'm on a friend setup right now for today.
All right, so it's not official. It's not like Spaghettio or Plain
No, this
or
is my account.
or Dami Strength. Okay, because I had a whole joke set up where I was going to ask you whether you change names more often than you change races, and I guess the answer is no.
I apologize.
All right, so Vales, Hurtentime, you guys have been very dominant this season. How do you feel going in here?
Pretty confident.
Pretty good. Yeah, as long as we play our game.
I like it. Vales, you've been, we were just talking about busyness, but you've been beyond busy. Life changes, moving ahead, all this stuff. I don't know if you want to do any shout-outs to the people involved or not. But,
I am getting married, so shout out to the fiance. I don't think she's watching, she's working right now, but...
I remember during my wedding, War Bunnies... Yeah? War Bunnies was the best man at my wedding, and he tried to throw in a bunch of StarCraft chat about, GLHF with the marriage or something, and he was stumbling all over the place. It was a real treat, actually. All right, and Churchill's Dentist. Oh, and I just remembered, I've got to queue up your team logo here. But Have you guys got anything special up your sleeves we should be looking out for?
No, I think
so.
yeah, we're just ready to play. Oh, you do think so? Yeah, we have a
Maybe.
good plan. We have a big plan.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fake it until you make it.
Yeah,
For sure.
of course.
All right, beautiful. You
I
know,
feel
this is
unprepared now. We have no trickery plan.
sometimes the plan is just win. So I want to just shift over for a moment and show everyone the maps we are going to be playing on. This is going to be a best of 5 in this case. We're going to be starting on Heavy Artillery, then Rascallion, and Emerald City. If it continues on, we move on to Fields of Death with Reclamation as the big decider map. This is going to... I'm not sure what next season is going to look like, but boy, some of the team maps look dated. So we'll figure out what we want to do there. I was just gonna say you all look ready, but then I noticed one of you has had to step away from the chair. I guess that's hurting time.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm creating the lobby right now. I'm looking forward to this because I know both of you can be very scary when you're at your game. And I am prepared to be frightened. I'm going to turn off my webcam. I'm going to get the rest of you into your separate team chats, and we are going to let the war begin.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Good luck.
Have fun. Good luck. Have fun. GLHF, HF, GL, all around. All right, here we are. Be switching the lobby around a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, this is interesting, and I'm going to bring this up in a moment, but already I see that Neutrophil is sticking with Protoss. Not doing random. He is not messing around. This is just like the 3rd place match for Code S+. So there's nothing left up to guesswork now. And there I am. Take a close look at that Spartan Company portrait of mine, because it's supposed to look like Dustin Browder, but I'm pretty sure they had me in mind. Alright, Heavy Artillery, 2v2. In the upper right, we have a blue Protoss. Y'all ain't ready. Ooh, heavy duty. Blue Protoss, and he is... his teammates, did I say blue Protoss? I mean blue Terran. The Terran in purple now. We have... together. They don't have a name, and I'm just calling them Hurtin' Vales, because I think that sounds a whole lot better than Valhurt. Scouts passing each other now. Meanwhile, in the lower left, we have the pink Protoss. He is... and his teammates, the Zerg, in the light blue. Pay no attention to his in-game name, because he actually is. Together they are... Alright. And away we go. So we're having the usual scouting. The team of Hurtin' Vale has walled off completely. Pretty easy in this one. And there's the pocket base back here. We actually have seen some times where people have mined their way through that mineral as an extra avenue of attack. Generally, it's not unusual for people to mine through their own a little bit later on to defend against air. Deepu has taken his expansion so far. Oh, lag? Here.
Game paused.
Alright, so Vale's pretty high ping right now. After all, he is over the seas. Go Bales. Vales. Vales. Blame Bales? Alright. But yes, welcome Legacy? Legacy? SC2. Sorry, just a brief break in it. Oh wow. Okay then. That's not a good sign. Well, might as well try to get this out of the way early on. Warbun is what's sad is that you're not on stream with me, but shot. A heartbreaking defeat for KJ Matheson. KJ is not playing. I think he's coaching a basketball game right now. I'm guessing. Okay. I'm guessing that Matheson's observation is off a previous match on KJ's stream. All right. Well, Bunnies, if you want to join the Discord, I can bring you in. Since we got a moment to get you set up, if you get your webcam set up too. Yeah. Yeah, the webcams can definitely slow things down if there's already a little bit of latency. Well, welcome everyone. I see we've got 8 people watching right now. Okay. Here, let me drag you in here. Hello, War Bunnies. Can you hear me?
Hey, you brought me in.
Yep, I brought you in. We bring in the bunny.
Yep.
We're letting Vales address a couple things right now, but what do you think of the match so far?
So, I'm a little bit on. Are we gonna remake the game, or
we're gonna pick
I
up?
mean,
We're gonna
nothing
give.
has happened.
We're gonna give Vales a minute. He's probably gonna. Yeah, he's turned off his webcam. All right. And we're just going to unpause. We're going to try that out anyway.
Pepper Turtle?
Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Bunnies? I can hear you.
I can hear you through the stream. I'm going to listen.
Oh, Okay, well, that's got a little bit of delay on it. Hi, I am talking now. Okay, yeah, we're going to be resuming from replay.
It changed its audio.
All right, everyone, this is the fun part. All right. Meanwhile, War Bunnies, I can still hear you.
I figured it out.
Okay, great. So I'm going to invite you to party as an observer.
I tried to hook up my webcam and it tried to send the audio through the webcam.
Oh, great. I love it when it does that.
Yeah,
all right, so what I was saying, what do you think of the match so far?
It was great.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
They built their depots on time.
They did. You know, imagine that. Vales and Hurtin Time, very well known for their depot timings, right?
Yes. I like the expansion pattern for Churchill's Dentist, too. I like Zerg going forward.
Classic stuff the Green Empire taught us, right?
Yep. Zerg gets those front two, Protoss gets the back, and then Protoss expands to the top. Then Zerg can do what he wants. Goes forward, keeping the creep moving forward, given vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not get in the way.
Yep.
Vales is in replay. All right. Well, I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
I think I've done this recently enough to remember how.
Yeah, we did it last time.
Well, we didn't. KJ did. All right, here. Folder. I might actually have. Not sure if I can do this with you in the party. Actually, even if you're just an observer. Here, I'll remove you from party.
Why?
I'm trying to resume from replay. I think it might have the same number of people. Oh, I see. And Vales is disconnected. So
I don't think that's the case, but I think you could also just say if they could restart. You're only a minute in. Nothing happened.
yeah, I could ask them.
That's probably the
Okay,
smartest
well,
thing
I'm
to
inviting you to party again anyway.
I see.
And right now, we are watching people swivel in their office chairs.
A lot of swiveling.
It's, you know, it's how the pros do it.
Yeah.
So, when I'm,
Who do you think is favorite in this?
I think Vales and Hurtin Time are pretty favored, just judging by their record.
I think it's because Terran units are very good units, and mech covering bio is really, really hard to crack.
Yeah. On top of that, it sounds like Deepu is actually playing from a different computer and, you know, different locations, so you never know what that can do with you.
Yeah, I think he's played in this location before. It looks like a familiar one.
Not with this name, though.
Yeah, he changes names like most people change underwear.
Yeah, I was bringing that up earlier.
Oh, he's back!
Yep.
Our Terran hero.
Okay, recover game. Here we go. He gave me the option this time, so there you go. Alright. So... Yep. Cover game. And away we go. Thank you, everyone. It wouldn't be FSL without some technical difficulties. You see, Vales is even on his webcam. Apparently, he power cycled his router, just like the internet service providers like to recommend.
Please circle your router. Yeah.
All right. You see, they do not have to remake those depots. We are in good shape.
Man, it would have been devastating if they had to.
All right.
Okie dokie. You didn't mention this. I wanted to bring this up.
Yeah.
Zerg went double gas.
Huh.
This is some sort of weird opening, and then he put down his roach horn. This is an early pressure build.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might be, or he might even be going to lair pretty early on. I mean, if there's one person known for weird openings, it's Deepu.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Vales has taken his expansion. I was mentioning that he hadn't yet, but I think that might have had a little bit to do with lag. And here comes the Reaper.
Yeah, Hurtentime hasn't put down,
Oh, yeah, okay, other way around. Hurtentime hasn't expanded yet. Alright, he does.
Yeah, that Reaper's doomed.
Doomed, yes. I think it did get a drone, so not a total waste, but I mean honestly he didn't really get to see much.
The SCV had already seen all of
check
it.
that out. Neutrophil with a Robo and a Twilight Council. And we have Hurtentime sending the Hellions right over in lieu of starting on his expansion just yet.
They have a shot of getting on a quick pull in those. Yeah, if they see him right here, they're gonna get
be
deflected.
tricky. Yeah.
No, they can't fight the Hellions straight up.
Yeah.
There's a queen.
You mean they can't fight the Stalkers straight up? Indeed.
Yeah, the Stalkers, and there's a queen right there that it's going. They're going home.
Roaches coming out for Deepu.
Still no command center? Am I missing
And
it?
look
No.
at those cyclones back here. No, your eyes do not deceive you. And yep, I called it. I think Deepu is planning to do something, and that's interesting though. Double evolution chamber. So, I don't know what that really means.
That's the best part of playing in this level is sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it does not make sense. I still think it's an early roach
Deepu is not afraid of doing something that doesn't make sense. Look at how many barracks Vales has already. 4 of them, along with a factory and a starport. And we have Mine, Cyclone, Hellion, right? That hallucination didn't stand a chance. I mean, I know hallucinations are always doomed to die. Yeah, they're also not moving out together. I hope that they
are moving it.
Group
They're
up.
Pulled up.
Yeah,
but they didn't get to see that it's one base from our blue Terran.
No, they didn't.
And they can though. He can just slide in with the overlords. He's got them in position.
He's sending a couple stalkers just to look. Check for an expansion. Check ahead.
It's a roach all in with the layer.
With Burrow.
No speed.
Burrow coming up. So
right,
this is
no
very interesting.
Speed.
Yeah, I agree there. I mean, that's usually the reason you get a layer that quickly. We've got Blink almost complete for Neutrophil. I think that's what they're waiting on for the time. And
yeah,
does have an observer peeking ahead.
This is the tough thing about this match. These guys, I don't like it following it because that blur is going to be visible. He's going to be staring at his army. The bio and the mech together really cover each other very well.
What do you think of Cyclones here? I think they would hold up pretty well against roaches and stalkers.
It wouldn't hold up well except these guys with guns with the marauders behind it. Yeah. I think that will wreck house. And this is a very aggressive build right here.
I'm assuming that the plan is to draw the units out.
This might work.
And yes, I think it might. This is classic. Classic.
I don't understand how that worked, but it did.
Jadon gameplay here. The roaches pop right up. They are heading over there, and they are getting a lot of damage done very quickly. The Cyclones are able to keep
even though they
back.
can trade, even if they trade even here,
Hurtentime's only on one base economy.
Yes, he's on one base economy, and it's mining out. This is an all-in from both players. Those roaches still don't have speed. You can't forget
They
that.
don't, and they are being chased down by Cyclones, but there is only one Cyclone left at the front. I think Neutrophil is going to be...
Pretty good.
Marauders are pretty good against this kind of attack, yes. They get bonus against both the Stalkers and the Roaches. But look at...
Slow Roaches. Hit the button!
Curtain time down to 45 supply right now. Neutrophil taking no chances, making sure to scout ahead with a hallucination. And let's check the upgrades quick.
Bales has his third. And
Burrow attack and armor. Yeah, Burrow attack and armor, but yeah, still no roach speed. But
Get speed! He takes
meanwhile,
his third. It's a hold off, but this really puts our
there's speed. There's
deep
speed.
blue. Yes, finally, this puts our deep blue Terran way because he's almost mined out in his natural. I mean, his main.
His main. Yep. Look at this. 24
Yeah.
workers on 12 minerals worth.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like he's really,
Oh,
and because he's been
here we
mining
go.
out, I'd like to see them. They realize that
Warping
there's no
coming
extra
in.
space.
I think the saving grace here. Not a lot of economy to attack here, but still they are attacked at the same time. I love these marauders, just stimming and moving forward, concussive shell and everything.
I think this warping, if he warps in a bunch of zealots, yep, run him back, make him think.
Just one guy heading over to Vale's base.
Yeah.
So overall, I think the team at Churchill's Dentist is off to a great start. I believe right now...
You know, Neutrophil took his secret base in the regular third spot. I'm shocked he didn't take the gold.
Right, and I think... At least I'm
those
assuming
zealot
right
bombs
now...
really worked.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that Deepu is... Yeah, here I should be showing this right now.
Huh?
Hurting time, 58 supply. Vale's, of course, compensating. He's up to 133 right now. Mass Marauder.
Yeah.
Here come the roaches, just checking around. Infestation pit down. Burrow movement also down. The tunneling claws.
Tunneling claws, yes. Better late than never.
Right. And I mean, they do have a missile turret in a fairly good spot, so we're just going to have to see him. They're going to have to keep their eyes... And here we go, same trick again. What's he going to... I don't know. Yeah,
this time.
It's not as good of an idea if you don't have your teammate with you.
The Marauders just Shrek that, and they don't have enough splash. They need some sort of splash. He needs balls. He needs storm. I don't think storm is done. Oh, storm is done. Maybe a storm up the hill is the only saving grace here.
Yeah, check this out, or you mean down the hill. But check this out. Yeah, we've got storm hosts on the way.
That's beautiful.
Oh man,
that is the saving grace.
They could not afford that. They cannot afford that kind of damage in that choke point. I don't think they were keeping a close eye on the attack. All right, so 1-2 punch here with the Nidus Worm. Where is that at right now? I think it's it's over here. So there are going to be locusts attacking the mineral lines very shortly.
Oh.
And that attack, I mean, it looked really good. Couldn't have gone worse.
Yeah, if they would have gone up the other hill and had everything around and not been in the
and here they come.
Point.
Here are the locusts just pummeling.
I think this might be game-ending damage.
I think so. I don't think the team of Hurt and Vale are going to sweat it too much. They're coming into this pretty confidently, but boy, it looks good for Churchill's Dentist to have a win on the map straight off. They do clean up the Nidus Worm. But yeah, right now they have to prepare for all this gateway robo play.
I'd like to see. I'd like to see. Deepu, his name comes up as K's. I'd like to skip him get a fourth. Here it is. This is the probe I've been waiting for the whole time. This gold, I can't believe it's taken him this long to take it.
Yes, indeed.
And
now,
Neutrophil, and they're flying a gold. They're taking a gold of their own. The Terran.
Yes, indeed. So this one interesting thing, and I'm not sure exactly why, but I think K's is actually Deepu's friend's account. I'm not sure why he didn't just log in as his friend. I mean, as himself on his friend's computer. Because I've done that on yours plenty of times.
I don't think this thing Nice Worm is going to get up. I think it's too obvious of a spot.
Well,
he should pop out.
He's having guys over there.
Don't pop out.
Yeah.
Don't pop out.
Launch and pop right back in. All right. I think he got away with it. I think all the actual swarm hosts got away for some free locust damage.
But it's because he's all the way over there. The Terran can really do some damage here.
That's right. Jab left, right hand roundhouse. Right.
Yeah.
Lot of roaches coming in. Archons.
That's a huge.
And here come the reinforcements.
Pile, and it's all Marauder.
And
they cannot fight that many Marauders.
Right.
They've
if
got
they'd
to
been
run.
A lot of Halukes here actually. And
no, those are recalled. I think those are all.
Oh yeah, that was. You're right. That was what I was looking at. Might be a good time to burrow and then just tunnel away. But okay,
they're going to need the same trick again. Because this is a lot of bio coming across the map.
Vale's macro in this match has been amazing, despite all the pressure he's been under. He is close. He's just about maxed out.
That's a big miss, though. Getting your medevacs shot before they can make it up the hill.
Yeah, big time. They have had a lot of trouble with that hill right there. And there's the Nidus, yet again.
It's pretty far away, but I think it's enough that it can...
It's somewhere where there's not a lot of trouble. They are getting hit by mines. Got two swarm hosts go down immediately, but that's plenty of locusts flying away right now. Look at that.
Yep.
It's a great conclave and a pretty good split as far as the Marauders go. They take a lot of damage.
They get a lot of damage running through. Yeah.
And there are those locusts. Nothing in StarCraft more infuriating than free damage. Neutrophil warping in Zealots, but he doesn't really find anything to attack with them. Right now, Hurting Time still lagging really far behind in supply. He's in the double digits while everyone else is in triple. And yep, another Nidus Worm. Deepu does this to me. It's annoying. It is very annoying.
They caught the Protoss in the middle of the map here.
Yep.
Really hit.
And before the Zerg had reinforced them too.
Yeah.
Still, those Marauders, there's not enough medevacs to really keep them healthy.
They died when they went up the hill before the units.
Exactly. There are medevacs left, and look at lot of great upgrades here. Here come the Locusts again. He is making sure that Hurting Time just never has a chance to get on his feet. I hadn't noticed how well
he move commanded he move commanded them there.
I hadn't really realized how well Marauders do with concussive shell anyway. How well
Marauders
they do against
great.
Locusts. But they're also
if he warped in the Zealots right now, right on top of this gold base, he flew over it, he saw it.
What I'd really like to see is a bit more coordination for the team at Churchill's Dentist. I'd like to see
disruptors. Some sort of splash.
That too, but another thing I'd like to see is every time one of these locust waves comes out, I'd like to see Neutrophil hit a different spot. Because that's what they need to do, and that's how they can take advantage of this kind of play.
Large Marauder force. That is a lot of Marauders coming right up the middle.
And a lot of burrowed units here. I think Deepu really wants to play with surprises here. Okay, yeah, it does not surprise them. He has to unburrow them, then attack. I think in this case it's really even working against him because he's not able to keep his army with the army of Neutrophil in a lot of these cases. But
it's too much.
It is too much.
It's the numbers.
They've kept Hurting Time injured for so much of this match.
Yeah, the Locusts are out again. They're coming out.
I'd
like to see this. Top at the top, he's got a warp prism. If he just warped in 6 Zealots, he could stop the mining from the gold. And I think
I like the Liberators, but there's still only they have to keep liberating different spots.
3 attack units.
Yep.
Hurting Time has 3 attack units right now. 38 workers and 2. Where are they?
Hurts to be Hurting Time, right?
Yes.
So yeah, this was a really impressive one, and I mean they were able to just.
Zerg's going to run by and get the gold right now.
I think most of all, Churchill's Dentist, they were able to get the first blood mix. I think think Hurting Time was going for an aggressive build without a lot of macro behind it, and he never really got his economy going.
Yeah.
There he goes. Good liftoff. Use what you can, and Corruptor's on the way too.
Yeah, it's weird because, yep, that's fine.
I mean, Vale still has almost twice what Neutrophil does, but He's up against 2 players. Go on. I interrupted you.
The Vales has most of the army supply right now.
He does. He really does.
But his partner has literally nothing, like a burning command center and no mining. He has no mining right now.
Yep.
Literally
War of attrition.
none.
This orbital is not burning. It's pretty hurt though. It won't take. Only takes 1 locust wave to finish that
he's
off.
back to
And
mining,
we have.
at least.
Yep. We have broodlords on the way. Not. That's pretty good counter for marauders.
Yes.
And he's got the corruptors to use against the liberators.
Yeah. And yeah,
there we go.
Nothing shoots up. The broodlords are going to be uncontested. Because these are all marauders. It's 100% marauder.
Marauder Liberator. I mean, the Liberators can attack air, but not that effectively against armored units.
Not against corruptors.
No. Not against corruptors. Not really that
This is
quickly against
GG.
broodlords.
These are GG lords.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, that is a ton of mules that just dropped.
Yep.
At that base. Power of Terran, man. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but you can tell they're warmed up. We have ghosts on the way from Vales, so I think a lot of snipes going. Yeah. Neutrophil just great up front, followed up by the unpredictability of Deepu. And look at those storms. GG.
Well, that was unexpected and exciting.
Yes, indeed. The team at Churchill's Dentist takes map 1.
The thing is, Hurtin' Time, if his play would have just been standard 2-base, he wouldn't have ended up like that. I don't know if the pause broke his concentration, because it didn't seem like he built enough to do a 1-base all-in. But then he expanded so late.
It's amazing how much a pause can throw off your rhythm or resume from replay.
Yeah.
All right, we are here. Let me take a quick look at the maps. We are about ready. We are going to Rascallion.
Ooh. Do you know if next season we're going to have to play with the Pui new?
I don't. I'm
map?
commissioner, and
Yeah.
I say, forget it. We're gonna. I think I might even just kind of choose a custom pool of previous maps from over the Legacy of the Void.
Yeah.
Because the new team map pools were not chosen by people who play teams.
Some of them aren't even Legacy. I mean, I know they're Legacy of the Void edition, but they're not Legacy of Void maps.
No, there are 3 that are actually from Heart of the Swarm, between 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4.
Yeah, because it's like the expansion pattern is for 1 or 2 bases most. Like what? How are you supposed to take your natural?
Right.
Well, in at Heart of the Swarm, you didn't really need to take your natural until you moved out.
No, 2 base. You could stay 2 base as Zerg for almost the whole match potentially. At least in team matches. Anyway, here, referee, I'm going to make you spectator. All right, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of information we'll be sharing about Season 8 very soon. But first of all, yeah, we got that big showcase coming up just Tuesday, hosted by Winter, and I'm very curious some of what he'll have to say. All right, I've got readies from 4 of them. Just going to make sure Vales is ready to go. So, okay, we are ready to go.
Woo! So is the Winter being hosted on his channel or this channel?
I think it's going to be both. I'm going to have to get a little bit more details there. All right, Rascallion. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you're never supposed to roll your R's if it's an RH, but I'm a rebel. All right. Best of 5. 1. In the lower right, we have the blue Terran. He is
Curtain time.
And his almighty British teammates. We have the Purple Terran. He is. Together, they are the team I call Hurtenvale. Now their opponents. Up one map, we have the Pink Protoss. Getting third place in Code S+, he is.
Neutrophil.
And his teammate, ever unpredictable, playing with the wrong account, he is. Together, this team is.
Churchill Dentist.
And you know what they say about Churchill's dentist? He will never surrender. Alright. So what do we have here? We have pretty standard opening.
No, we don't. We have a proxy gateway.
Do we now? We do. Well,
Yes,
standard
I was going
opening.
to talk about that.
Alright, fine. Just talk about it. Talk about it.
So it's a proxy gateway, and the thing is, the scout came up, but it looks like a regular opening. So it's a 2-gate proxy gateway. Everything looks normal for that SCV, except that the natural is missing, and he won't notice that unless he goes down and check.
Look at this. I don't think he's even going to get a cybernetics score yet. This is double.
He has a cybernetics score.
Okay, fine.
It's down. It's down. I don't get. He's not a. Since it's single gas, I don't know what opening this is. It might just be zealots. Otherwise,
look at this. Look at this
gas.
Reaper. He's got to be careful not to lead him to the secret area here. He might want to just sacrifice a zealot to keep everything under wraps. Baneling.
Yeah.
All right. I guess is this going to be like a zealot Baneling bust combo?
Yeah. There should be a second gas with this opening. He's building stalkers. There should be a second gas.
I don't know. It's weird because usually you don't have this many gateways right there. Is he?
Yeah, well, if you do zealots, you do.
Yeah.
So
well,
this is a zealot rush, six gateway zealot.
Okay.
But, and I mean, it is a lot of zealots.
Yeah,
so,
and there we go. Look at him. Look at him focusing on the supply depot that has the hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't get why the Zerg isn't there.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I mean, I thought the idea was he was going to bust down the supply
He's
depots.
building the banelings on this side of the map, but he doesn't have baneling speed because he obviously doesn't have a layer.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
wrong.
know. I don't know.
That is incorrect, sir. You should be across the map with these.
Structures, no factory yet, so they can't get a siege tank out. So if they really want to make the most of it,
yeah,
so factory just got started. Oh no, here.
No, it's finished.
What is with me?
Moving.
I don't know. You see, this is why when you said I can be there if you need me, I said I'll probably need you.
Yes,
because I'm also doing production at the same time.
Yeah, so double cyclone started off the factory, which is in fact done.
And here we go.
Now the baneling bust is super late. Like this is.
Yeah. Usually you want the supply depots to go down right away. But
I think it can still work. I think if a zealot comes up, if they send a zealot up to pop the mines first, that's the big if. If these waddlers come up and the big mine shot gets everything.
Yeah, big thing here, no siege tanks at all in production. That I checked on.
Yeah, because he's just getting his... Oh, is that a reactor? He's building a reactor on it. Yeah, there's not going to be siege tanks for a while.
Alright, here we go. Here come the Banelands. So that is a wall and supply. Multiple mines go down. That is extra supply that got lost for Vales. And they are working on that bunker. They are fighting with the SCVs. Bunker did go down indeed. Alright, so let's see how much they can keep the pressure on. They definitely... Churchill's dentist definitely has supply advantage.
Yeah, this is over.
Ouch.
The bust worked, the zealot, the he's not going to be able to clean up the Protoss army before this wave of Lingy boys is going to flood back in, and there's going to be more and more zealots.
They're coming. So this is really something. I mean, I question the way that the rush was laid out. You can't question the results, though. They got this, and this is you got to figure next map with them ahead too. I think the team of Hurt and Vales is really going to have to be careful because they don't know what to expect next.
Val Hurt and Time has 0 workers. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, here we go.
I know they're good, but at 0 workers, like, yeah, at some point, GG needs to be called.
Well, and they did. They did.
Yes.
So yeah, we see Hurt in Time, a little bit flustered. Vale's deep in thoughts.
One siege tank early on, or you know what's really weird is that he pulled back the mines. We have to remember to ask him on this. If the mines would have been on the ramp, they would have stopped the bust.
Right. You know, if they'd just been a little bit ahead. There were some definite
have stopped the bust.
Yeah, there were some definite errors in how that rush was put together, but the reaction just wasn't enough to counter it. So Emerald City is up next.
Woo!
That's right. You know, this might be my last time to tell them that if they wanna win, you gotta follow the Yellow Brick Road. Wow, you did laugh.
It's more of a begrudging.
Yes, the awkwardness of it. Yes.
Yes.
It's humor based on lack of humor, and I've been perfecting that over the course of the season.
I will say, your humor based on the lack of humor is a strong point of yours.
I like to call it dry humor. You know, it's the kind of thing that can lay there and just leave people guessing. So that kind of humor also makes a great rush strategy. Okay, so
by the way, which of KJ's kids plays basketball?
Dark Menace.
Really?
Yep, and I would be willing to bet that his basketball defense is impeccable.
If his StarCraft acumen translates over.
You know, everything's like StarCraft. Positioning, micro, teamwork, and Dark Menace, you know, just like his brother Neutrophil, no slouch when it comes to team matches. In fact, Neutrophil and Dark Menace together were 2v2 champions in one of the seasons. All right, we are going to be starting.
Maybe even 4, at least. They beat us twice in the finals.
Oh boy. No, we never made it to the finals together. They beat us in the semifinals.
Semifinals,
badly.
Yes, okay.
And that was when we were on a huge roll.
No, they didn't beat us badly. They beat us 2-1.
Okay, well, there you have it. Alright, here, one moment.
But still. I'll be quiet for a second.
Yeah, just doing the production part. So many times I forget to update the score. In the lower right, we have the blue Terran. He is
Hurt in Time.
and his teammate. Terran, this time in the red. He is
Vale.
Together, they are hurtin' Vales, and right now they're hurting for a win. Now their opponents, up 2-0. First of all, the light blue Zerg. We have and his teammates, the pink Protoss. He is. And together they are.
Is he gonna get the stop? He is! What a jerk SCV!
Churchill Vengeance.
Okay, what am I looking for here?
His probe stopped the barracks building. He killed it,
Oh.
and there wasn't another one on the way. That's why
Oh,
you'll
yikes.
see there's a huge discrepancy in the.
All right, there we go. And I see that probe's getting chased around now.
Yeah, the only reason it did that is because the SCV kept RNGing to the wrong side.
Yeah, one of the few RNG factors in SC2 Versus. There's a lot more RNG in the original, and not to mention a lot more RNG in campaign and co-op. All right.
Sorry,
but yeah, you said. Yeah, well, you were talking about about an FCV, and I thought they were doing like an engineering day block or something, and I was looking all over Churchill's Dentist side of the map.
No. Just one that's a pet peeve when I play Terran. It always seems to happen.
How often do you play Terran?
No, I've been playing more.
Okay, cool. I do plan to get more Terran in during the off season. They're the one I'm most out of practice with, or maybe just
I like guys with guns.
Yeah, fair enough.
Vale, Hurtin Times, by the way. He first building he built after his barracks. Command center.
Yep, he is getting ready to float that down. Still playing cautiously. And here's the annoying thing: Neutrophil and Deepu, both of them have so many tricks up their, shared sleeves, I guess we'd say.
Yes.
I haven't played much against Neutrophil because he's way too skilled to actually be down at my level. But Deepu, it's like the adrenaline always goes with him, even if you've been dominating, because he has a lot of tricks and he's always researching more. Speaking of which, we have a Stargate as the Protoss tech.
Early layer again.
Yeah,
no other buildings this time. Second gas is coming down. Third. This looks oddly standard.
Yeah, he's taking his third, but I'd say this counts as standard.
Second gas is a little early, but not like unbelievable.
Right.
Speed is done. No Roach Warren.
Not a crazy early layer either. So
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like it from the team of Churchill's Dentist. I think that I would not want to let Valhertz do this.
No, I wouldn't want to take Vales on when his teammate is at full strength.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is like,
I don't want to sell Hurtin Time short either. He's actually a very good Terran player himself.
He's very good. Like I said, that's why I don't like to just let them.
Right.
I think that they had so much success with these stupid openings, not stupid, but cheesy, aggressive openings. I don't want to.
So
I mean, they're getting. There is a lot of units walking across the map, and it is maybe more aggressive, but the tank is going to be up. There's a lot of bio here. I thought.
This is interesting. Neutrophil and Deepu.
On the way.
Yeah, Neutrophil and Deepu are both going with some air here, and it's Phoenixes. It's not It's not at least harassment to start with. So this is something I don't think I've seen from them much so far. I mean,
we've seen this throughout the years. With him.
Exactly. I mean, the idea is to just have a bunch of aerial units hitting in all kinds of different places between the Phoenixes and the Mutas. I believe this is going to be Mutas anyway. And we got the upgrades going from the Terrans. Supply, not too far apart between all the different players.
I like the 43 drones already for the Deepu. Sometimes he falls behind on that.
Right.
But that's really...
Sometimes he gets caught up in his own creative play.
What's the infestation pit for?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to go Broodlords. Maybe he wants that option there. I don't think he's going to go
5-minute
Swarm Hosts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to go Swarm Hosts and Mutas, but here we go. Mutas. 5 in production right now. We have the team of Valher moving forward.
Here's the thing. That's a kick in the teeth Terran army right there.
Right.
Stim is done for both people, correct?
Yeah, and here. Oh no, it's only done for Hurtin Time, but it's almost done for Vales. And how well do Mutas and Phoenixes do against stimmed Marines?
Very poorly. That's what I'm saying.
They're on the opposite side of the map. The Phoenixes too. They're about to hit.
Just about to finish. It finished just now.
Yep. Oh, Vales knows his timings. He planned it that way. He waited as long as he could.
Free tank.
All right.
Get that free tank. You gotta get the tank and the.
I don't think they know what they're going to do against this right now. I think basically all they can do is just throw what they have out front, and then see what happens. I mean, the Phoenix pickups were nice, but are they going to eliminate? No, they eliminated one of the tanks.
Yeah, there's 3 back here.
Yeah, they got no Banes.
They got
no splash. Do they?
Nope, nothing that splashes at all.
This is gonna do a lot of damage, and we see.
I don't think that tank should siege. Actually.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't think they have much. I don't think the team of Hurt and Veils has much to worry about right now. Neutrophil.
No, this is
Neutrophil evacuated.
I worry about.
Yeah.
Playing against these guys. This is what they did to us. It's like if we can get them into a late game, I think we could. But
don't let
this
them
right here.
Don't play their game. Don't let them get on their feet. Neutrophil, with all these probes evacuated to a base where the Nexus still hasn't completed.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Got plenty of Phoenixes. He's doing what he can to at least eliminate some siege
missile
tanks.
turrets on all the. Oh, there's actually no missile turrets in Veils' main. But I think it'd be hard pressed to get there.
I don't think now's the time to harass. Let's put it that way.
You got to do something. Otherwise, I mean, besides like GG, what else is there to do? Harass or don't fight. You can't fly into that flock of Marines. Mutas.
But they've either got to try to defend or they've got to put a lot of hidden bases on the map right now. Okay, the Mutas are getting some work done. There we go. GG.
Yep.
The team of Hurt and Veils puts one on the map.
Yeah. It's funny because, this is the first time they tried something like, we're gonna hit them, and the timing was actually pretty good for Neutrophil and
Churchill's Dentist.
Churchill's Dentist, but the Terran, when they get rolling like that, those guys are both. Guys with guns are really good early on. Tanks and guns.
I think they wanted to focus on the workers, whereas their opponents wanted to just punch them right in the face. So, a strategy that just didn't match up with what they were up against. Still, they are ahead one map still. Next map will be Fields of Death, and this is where things could get very interesting from a team as creative as Churchill's Dentist, but also for a team as mobile and skilled with multitasking as Hurt and Veils. There is going to be a lot of territory to cover here, and a lot of directions and openings they can attack through.
What's the next map?
Oh, Fields of Death. I thought I just said that.
Fields of Death. Oh.
Yep. Wide open, with a lot of gold.
Yeah. I would be very worried if I was Churchill's Dentist. I think that you need to put something on them pretty early because the golds are really vulnerable to siege tanks, and Veils is really good at getting us. Yeah,
right.
And
I think dropships could really dominate on this map if they coordinate well.
Medivacs?
Yeah, I'm talking about the team of Hurt and Veils. Were talking about siege tanks. Along with siege tanks, there's so much area to drop.
Yes. Yep.
Now, I mean, we've seen you and Greenpire do some fun things on this map as far as keeping people occupied up front. All right.
Yeah, well, that's what you have to do. Otherwise, you're going to have 10 medevacs all over the place. And the thing is, you can elevator the Marines. There's walls that you can put that the tanks can hit the lines, cover the Marines. Yep. There's destructible rocks. There's that gold base to the left where you can the tanks can basically hit 2 of the mineral patches for your main.
And I think some of the best, most effective we've seen have been people just dropping things in those pocket bases.
Yes, and then you can slide down and get it. I'll be quiet for a second, unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, if something crazy happens, do let me know. Here, 1 to 2. All right. In the north, we have the Blue Terran. He is
Hurting time.
And his teammate, the Terran in the red. He is together. They are Hurt and Veils. and their opponents already moving out on the map. We have the purple Protoss, and he is
Neutrophil.
and his partner in crime and everything else. We've got the blue Zerg. He is. Together they are.
Churchill Dentist.
Alright. What do we got?
So I don't know if you saw this, but the probe was scouting, and so they just dropped the depot to let it in, so it didn't bother harassing the SCVs and kill it. He's like, nah, you just come in. I don't give a crap. Just come in already. Just don't kill my dude. You can come scout. They let him,
it's unlocked.
Yes, you don't have to kick the door in. It's unlocked.
But look, and then they closed it, and there we go.
Like I said, they just get inside, please.
No, the last thing I think Churchill's Dentist wants in this match is a big macro game when there's gold bases to fuel the Terran economy and pump the Marines out. So I think they really will want to hit early, hit from a nice unpredictable direction, and try to build momentum from there.
Are you gonna drop a pylon here, or is he just gonna try to stay sneaky away from the Marines?
I don't know. Well, I think he's gonna. Well, no.
No, he's gonna
if he did want to drop a pylon, he isn't gonna anymore. Oh, so wounded, so wounded.
Yeah, he's
and that's
not
a brood war probe.
alive.
Yeah, I hate to see a brood war probe die because I've seen so many of them die before. There goes the Reaper. I mean, one thing it definitely accomplished, aside from looking around, was it also delayed that Reaper heading out to scout itself.
True.
So what do you got? Zerglin Speed Baneling Nest. That's going to be the choice
something's
here.
afoot.
Alright, where's the foot? Where?
I can't ping. I can't ping.
Can't.
Middle of the map.
Middle of the
gold
map?
Base.
We do have a proxy pylon.
Also, the reason why something's afoot is because there's no natural for our Protoss.
No, Neutrophil, not building a second Nexus.
Yeah,
so,
something's definitely...
I think they're going to be trying something pretty similar to Game 2, I believe. They are going to have, this proxy up front. Baneling Nest is done. Let's see if the Banelings are actually at the front of the attack this time.
It worked perfectly last time.
Yeah, I'm curious with Neutrophil. He seems to like to build multiple gateways up front. I guess to get an early start creating guys. He did. It's not all in. He did build a natural Nexus. So
it's weird. This build is weird.
And I mean, this is a very good setup for the team of Hurt and Veils, having that bunker that's just a little bit back.
The tank would make the difference this time. It's not going to get up. It's not going to work this time.
That's an interesting one. Building a high ground orbital and then flying it to the pocket, which was already usually fairly safe. But
Veils dropped the gold.
He did, and I kind of wonder whether.
Oh, the SCV is going to notice it.
Ooh. Yeah, the SCVs are going to say, we got company.
Yeah.
Blink is not being researched. I think he probably will be researching it as soon as the.
Oh, that's about as bad as could be, because.
Oh, look
you can't load them up.
2 mules getting caught there. And here we go. Here come the Banelings. And the depot isn't even down. They don't even have to Baneling bust.
Yeah, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, look at all those siege tanks. 4 of them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
With a lot of Marines in front.
4 tanks is enough to make that
just nothing. I mean...
but the thing is, Churchill's Dentist, if it identifies what's going on, it just does a slight contain, gets these SCVs, which is very important for this attack to...
Yep.
These SCVs
are the
golden ticket.
That's some good economic damage. Well, literal golden ticket. Or, what's the reverse of a golden ticket? What do you call a ticket that drives you away from the gold? I don't know, but I'm sure there's a song about it. I lost my golden ticket. I lost my golden chance to make.
Okay.
You know,
well,
hey,
the,
one thing. Oh, go on.
there isn't enough drones for our Zerg. He's got one extra in the gas. He's fixing it, but he needs a whole set round of drones badly.
Yeah, two rounds.
Yeah, at the 6 minute, you can't be at 30 drones.
That
And
larva
then
went really
load up-
heavily into Zerglings. Yep. So let's see. Let's see if they can. Oh, this is bunch of medevacs coming out, and I don't know if there's a lot back home.
I
They're
think they
focusing
see
really
it.
up front.
They
Yep.
saw it.
Yep. You see these Zerglings moving. I think
Yeah.
they are heading back
does the
home.
Zergling see it? Oh, let's see.
There's something. And look,
He did see it, but I don't know if they saw it. So
I think there's a reason they're
one to
heading
the
over
north.
here anyway. Oh, or maybe.
Yeah,
they're-
but the one to the north, it flew over the Zergling, but I don't see any response.
Oh, we got more. We got more drops coming too. This is not going to be a one and done. Ooh, excellent feedbacks.
Yeah, but the
Zerglings keep
other
an eye on them. The
Yeah,
other, the other hasn't hit yet. It's
still
making its way
39
down.
drone, 7 minute mark, and you're under 40 workers. As a Zerg is a
And
little tough.
This is a pleasant change for Hurtin time. He's actually ahead of everyone in supply. He's almost to 100, but supply blocked at the moment.
He might lose some right here. Oh, he'll get away.
Oh, will they? Nope. I mean, they got some. They got some damage, but they're
Neutrophil's in a rough spot right here.
Yeah, he's about to lose gateways and pylons. He's going to be supply blocked.
Yep, and he's gonna need better tech. His tech is there.
And
his tech is delayed.
Look at Hurtin time in the west. He's ready for another drop when he sees the opportunity. A lot of Banelings being morphed, and Banelin speed as well.
Valhurt, this army for Valhurts, if they just come across map F2A move, oof, the storms would have to be really good.
I think Vales is just more effective when he's in red instead of purple. Oh, I think that, this is going to get the snipe on this hatchery, and that's going to make it even harder.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Look at this army.
Oh, look at these Waddle Boys, too.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what happens when they're slow. Too little, too late. Once again, excellent storm from Neutrophil. And look at him covering his escape. The tanks have not been sieged yet, so as far as what he can get out of this, that was a pretty good way to start the defense, but they're going to have to keep it up.
I mean, the Waddle Boys maybe come in. I
Blake
think
almost finished. Speed is finished. Yes, they're roly-polies now.
Yeah. But
so we're gonna
that
see.
drop in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not that you can't.
Right, they're just wiping. They're just wiping out hatchery after hatchery.
Yep. Yeah.
And this is exactly
hatchery out.
This is exactly what I'm talking about with this map. Drop play is so effective when you have a map this big that spreads.
I like the fact he picked up and dropped over here instead of just kind of walked. He could just stim to win it.
Right, wait for the stim until you need it. And once again, the story of these Banelings is they always seem to arrive just as the infantry leaves, or is eliminated in this point. But that not the most effective.
There's a little probe. The probe killed that scouting SCV. Here's the thing. The supplies do not lie.
Nope. Let's do our math quickly. About 135 supply to about 188. And there's no good counter for siege tanks either. I mean, they were fortunate. They were able to eliminate those liberators before the main engagement began. Once again, more storms, and siege tanks are a lot less effective without the infantry in front of them. All right, here come. They're sieging in.
You've just got to draw them back. Like, this is the classic, as a Protoss, when your people are coming across the map, you got to get them to siege. That was a really good feedback.
Love the feedbacks by Neutrophil. You don't see that many of them in FSL.
He's very quick on his
Templar moves.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here. Yeah, a lot of Banelings wiped out.
That might have been their hope right there to hold.
Yeah, one of the things I was saying.
But this is what I'm talking about by the tanks. The tanks can get down here into this little nook here. and you get the Liberators up on the top.
They can read,
and the guys with guns.
They get the high ground vision. They can even attack the gateways.
That's what I'm saying. It's really hard to dislodge. The double Terran. The Protoss has got a 360 surround ready to go. It's just it's hard to move in on them.
Right. And yeah, these Banelings, they just
I think
haven't
they'll
been
clean
effective.
this up. But it's 36 and 47 workers to 56 and 45.
Yeah.
And the Terran has mules.
That it does.
I'd like to see Hurt in Time take a base or two on the back
Or a
of
gold
this.
base, even.
Yeah.
They've got the opportunity for it right now.
Because they're pushing them back, and there a lot of medevacs. A lot of this applies in medevacs, but there's going to be fresh rallied out units when you get to the other side. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, and
this is a weird thing. There's Hurt in Time's got 2 medevacs sitting over all the Banelings. Yeah.
Yep.
There's our Banelings.
Yeah, medevacs without any energy either. So, well, no, actually, no, their energy is fine. I was looking at their capacity. So yeah, they're going to be helpful here. I love how much splash damage the team of Churchill's Dentist has, but they gotta get these, and that was good. That was good EMP on the Templar.
Yeah, I'd like to see. Like I said, there's this extra
here
base
comes
going
more
on.
drops.
I really would like to see the Terran take 2 more bases each, and they. I know. Hurt in Time has the money. What's Vale's money? Vale's money doesn't have the money to double expand.
Right. It might be a good time to just share your money with your teammates, you know.
Yeah.
But
Vale's
they're in a
has
pretty comfortable spot.
Hurt in Time has the money to double expand.
And here we go. Oh. All right. Tempted Zealot Warpin only gets 1 down, but once again,
double
siege
drop.
tank and infantry.
Yeah.
And once again, this is the thing. They haven't really been keeping a lot of units back home to defend. And Hurt and Vales, they've really been exploiting that. Look at those Marines wedged in between the resources. Even some Hellbats, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be nice to see just a couple mobile air units from one of the Churchill's Dentist.
I think
if
so.
you know they're this drop heavy. Yeah, just something that can chase them a little bit.
And here come the Liberators. I don't think they're going to find a lot to kill
there.
But
workers there yet. Oh, they're going to kill all the Stalker. That is my pet peeve. The Stalker blinked, and the shot followed it to its blink to kill it.
So much damage being done in so many places. Neutrophil mostly being on the offensive. They are attempting to take gold in the middle here.
They need it.
They need it. If you've got less workers, it pays to have those workers be able to carry extra.
He's got 38 workers right now, so
and we have Neutrophil going to Ultralisk attack. We'll have to see whether his economy can support it. He does have 5 on the way, though.
Yeah, I don't understand how Churchill's Dentist has any money.
I think Neutrophil might be giving Deepu a little bit of money here and there.
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, maybe. Oh, and here come
90 workers
back here. Liberators going after the hive, going after the hives. And here's one of the big things. Aside from that gold base they attacked early on, Churchill's Dentist, they just haven't gotten a lot of economic damage done. They've traded a lot of. They've traded effectively with the armies.
What are you doing? You got to run away from that.
Yep.
Oh, you better storm. Oh, the EMP. That is one thing that Vales is really good at. He gets his EMPs really good.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I try to storm against him, he just EMPs my guys.
Yep, and there's been.
This is
Neutrophil always. Yeah, he takes advantage of those choke points. Storming those ramps is an excellent way to go.
Yeah, but
I don't think he'd afford. He lost units he can't afford though. Even.
Whoa!
And here we go. Get those Ultralisks out of there.
Do you see the workers? Deepu did a repire. He sent all his workers across the map by accident.
Oh man! All right then.
Ooh. This game has been very back and forth, but I think the writing is finally on the wall.
No creep spread whatsoever. I was looking, and the
No, because
he hasn't gotten any creep down. That means the Queens can't heal the Ultralisks either. And the Snipes against Ultralisk and the Liberators as well. Very powerful, more Liberator harass going on. We are very close to a tied series right now. And those Thors, they can hold up pretty well.
Those beautiful AMPs, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the Ghost, the Templar into beefy boys that just kind of stand there and look pretty.
No, I mean, these days, High Templar do have attacks. They're just not attacks that do any damage. Water guns. Water guns.
Yes.
Oh, and look at how quickly those Ultralisks are just going down. That's a lot of money being lost. In the 60s like for both members of Churchill's Dentist right now.
And they're both on, like, 30, in the workers in the 30s. Yeah,
there we go. The GG.
Woo! Do you think they go more
reverse sweep
on the last one? Reverse sweep is possible.
It is very possible, and everyone knows it. I'm curious whether there's another opening that Churchill's Dentist has ready, because you saw that one, they reused an opening from before, and nothing wrong with that, but I think Team of Hurtenvales is more than ready. Alright, our final map to decide our 2v2 plus champion is going to be Reclamation. And we're going to see who reclaims this game.
Wow.
Yep. I don't know if we expected this to go the distance, but it certainly is right now.
You know what's funny is the games where the Valhertz has been allowed to get onto its feet is exactly what I expected to see from Valhertz.
And I think that's why there's been so much focus on hitting early and hitting strong.
Doing that, yeah.
Yeah, I think if Churchill's Dentist is going to win, it's going to be in the early game. They got to get at least some serious economic damage to one of their opponents in.
This one is one that you can do. If they went committed, Bane Bust, kill Veils, let Hurt Time flounder, this would be the one. Figure out which one he's on, bust his ramp.
Right. Reclamation, you know, the bases aren't... They share naturals, but the mains are divided up a little bit.
Right.
So if they've got a really clever rush that they've been practicing, this is it. Now, a lot of the time, Neutrophil likes to focus on surprises that come kind of more at the layer level. We shall see. And we are ready to start. For Match 5. This is the deciding match for the code 2v2 Plus Championship.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh-wee! We hit pay dirt this time, for sure. In the upper left, we have the blue Terran, and he is
Hurting time.
And his teammate, the Terran, who is back to purple again after 2 successful games as red. We have... They have tied this series up. And they still haven't given me a team name, so I'm still going to call them Hurtenvales.
We call guys with guns.
Hey, that works. In the lower right, we have the pink Protoss. He is
Neutrophil.
And his teammates, the light blue Zerg. He is Together they are
Churchill Dentist.
Should be Churchill's Dentist. Possessive, but hey. You know, I'm curious
no
which...
shenanigans.
Well, not, none that have been sprung just yet. And you see Hurtin Time carefully scouting here. So I wouldn't blame them if any tricks they have up their sleeves are meant to...
What's up with Veils?
What's up with Veils?
Not Veils, Hurtin' Time.
Hurtin' Time
was distracted. His build was all wonky.
Okay, well, they've both walled off completely.
He locked an SCV out of his own base. Like I said, I thought it was something crazy. No, it's command center first. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's just got to notice that both these SCVs are kind of walled out right now. It's a tricky thing. Now, one thing I was going to note, Veils has been a lot more successful when he's played red than when he's played purple.
Yeah, second gas for the Zerg. Something's afoot.
Yeah. Well, something's always afoot with Deepu. He's going to be up to something. I don't know whether he's going to be going to Lair soon or whether it's going to be a Baneling nest. We will see. I doubt it's going to be... I doubt he's going to be hitting with roaches unless he gets to Lair first. But yeah, neither of their opponents taking any chances. Both fully walled off. They know that you could potentially isolate one player, and also both.
You know
of them,
what's weird?
Yeah.
Because it's CC first for Hurtin' Time.
Ooh.
A Baneling bust on Veils would have worked.
Yeah, I think it would have. And both of them also being very cautious, building their command centers on high ground.
Yep. But if the units were walking across the map at 3:30 and busting that ramp, it definitely 100% would have worked.
Yeah, and we see a handful of Zerglings heading across, but no Baneling nest.
Baneling nest.
I mean, look at this once again. Bunker going up, although not right at the top of the ramp, in between the main and natural.
No, fight them.
Yeah,
That's
go ahead. You got them outnumbered, and look at those two Marines getting locked out of home. All right, here comes
guys. Those are 3 Marines.
Yeah, this is a really great start.
There's
simple but effective. There is a tank up there, so yeah, if they're going to focus on something, yeah, that should be over. Not really a rush, more of just a poke. But for what he invested, that was pretty productive. I mean, didn't kill any workers, but killed a lot more Marines than you'd expect.
He didn't kill a worker?
Sure? I don't. No, I'm not sure. Actually, I think he did. I think he killed one of the ones that was working on the bunker.
Building the bunker. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think he got one.
And now we got it being repaired. We got Banshee Tack coming from Veils. So usually the surprises.
It's the
two Phoenixes,
Phoenix
but
again.
They might need detection if they're going to take on. And look at All right, so we are going Hydra and double Evo chamber. From Deepu.
I do not like the double Phoenix against the
way
don't
like him.
Yeah, I would have liked to see some Colossus, to be honest.
With what they've been up against, yeah.
Is Cloak done? What's Cloak gonna
Cloak is just about to finish.
Okay.
Poor Zergling, it didn't get to see much. And yeah, we've got Neutrophil taking his third.
It died before Cloak finished.
Oh yeah, I just almost caught that. But yes, the Phoenixes took it out. Now they know what to be on the lookout for. We have 4 Phoenixes out.
There's no follow-up.
Nope, there isn't.
That was one Banshee.
Yeah, and that's
because he's building a reactor.
Armory. Yeah, reactor. Okay, here we go. See if he can grab some workers. He does grab a couple SCVs. Oh, and also delaying some buildings here. 2 barracks delayed. No missile turrets over here. There are missile turrets for Hurtin' Time. Ooh, he could potentially even grab a couple siege tanks, but he elects not to. Playing it safe. I think both teams are playing a little bit safer than usual.
I would like to see Robo and some sort of splash damage, because he saw 100 Marines.
Well, the Robo is almost done now.
Yep.
Neutrophil has been favoring High Templar for the splash damage, but I think
Templar.
Yeah, I think Disruptors and Colossus might be a little bit less vulnerable against these ghosts. It is, and I was kind of wondering whether he'd be going with that. All right, Cyclone does snipe one of the Phoenixes.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what we've been seeing as far as the mid-game goes. Churchill's Dentist has definitely been focusing a lot on little contains.
Their worker count is way better this time.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
The
And they both
Zerg's
got
still
3
like
bases.
8 behind where he should be, and the Protoss is like.
And there's
behind.
a stasis trap that's been set down.
The one Terran is way behind. That's hurt time is way behind where he should be. 36 workers. He should have 8, 9 more workers than that at least.
Yeah, I mean, he's been able to do all right being behind as long as Vales compensates for it. But yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some distractions here. They're both constantly going to be looking over their shoulders. These Zerglings ain't going to last long.
Extended thermal lance is coming out, but he doesn't have the money for he does.
Right. It's not going to be ready for a little while though, even with Chrono Boost.
They're going to be across the map. You're going to just die.
No Colossus out yet either.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could buld them right now.
And that stasis trap, that first stasis trap only got 1 Cyclone. Second one, a little bit more effective. This is a pretty dangerous army they're dealing against.
The Zerg has 0 attack units.
Wow, you're right. He's got nothing but queens. He lost those Zerglings that were just out there. I think he was tucking up. I'm not sure, but that's really bad news.
It's a disaster.
Got 3 Hydralisks in production, and I don't think Hydras are even what you want against this army.
No. The Colossus
those siege tanks would make short work.
The supply, they're never going to make it out.
No Colossus are out. I think this is the worst time to have visitors. You cannot lift up Thors. They are massive units.
Yeah. Whoops. Oopsie. Yeah.
I think we just saw the end of our series. We got the reverse sweep here.
Doesn't lie.
Well,
it's 0 army supply or 6 army supply right now to an
what?
army.
Hydras are not what you want against siege tanks. That's the moral of this story. Alright, we have our 2v2 plus champions.
Reverse sweep.
Absolutely. Whew. All right, I'm going to bring them in for our final interview of the season.
Yeah. Final interview of the season.
Final interview of the season.
They say.
All right, we have our 2v2 plus champions. We have Hurtenvale with a full-on reverse sweep, 3-2. Congratulations.
Thank you. We thought we were done after game 2. Wow.
You know, in that game 2, I don't know which one of yours you picked your Widow Mines up and you moved them far enough back that the Banelings could blow everything up and not shoot. If they would have been sitting where they were, originally it would have held. And then you picked them up, moved them back just far enough to let the Banelings work, and then it smashed you. But
dang.
It was a beautiful reverse sweep. I think it kind of went exactly as I thought, where if you guys got going, it was going to be hard for the other team to get any purchase. But they kept you off guard on the first 2 games. They looked really strong. So
yep,
I give them a lot of credit for that.
I think some of these cases, you just had the right army for what got thrown at you. Mass Phoenix Mutalisk, not the best thing to have if you got a lot of stimmed Marines against you. Couple of those games, you hit at just the right time, just as they were, just before they'd be ready.
The last game you hit when the Zerg had no attack units out, and you killed both of their Nexus, and just enough to block both of the Colossus, and then neither one of them got built.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. As far as Churchill's Dentist went, it was a good show, and even in those, even in the matches you lost, there were a lot of cases where if the right units had hit just at the right time, it could have gone very differently, and you held on like crazy in Fields of Death. But, I think one of the big things there, when you have that many bases to cover, you just got to have some defenses back at home. But that was exciting. It went the distance, and if anyone says there's any shame in that, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Churchill's
Great
dentist
series.
will never surrender.
Great
Right?
series.
Yeah.
Game four was epic. I thought.
It was.
Oh, good.
It was, and I think one of the big things I noted there, you guys, the team of Churchill's dentist, you used pretty much the same strategy you used to win the second one. You were able to deny that gold base. You did a lot of damage, but just little by little, the harassment just whittled you down and put you on the back foot.
The 4 tanks up the top of the hill, that proxy shenanigans would have worked, but the 4 tanks sitting there, Banelings are not busting that top. And that was
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you pesky kids and your pet siege tank.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
So absolutely congratulations. Danny, if you have anything to say to the viewers, to your opponents, or to your teammates, because you guys really made it far, all the way to the championships here.
Good game. It was great season from us. I think, it was even better season from them, but we both made it to finals, so it was great.
Yeah.
All right.
Great games. We thought you had us, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, we did. We were.
Yeah.
All
Nicely
right.
done.
Well,
Nicely
like,
played.
oh.
we got another
Nailed
season coming up, and for those watching, definitely tune in on Tuesday where we're going to have some special show matches. Our FSL showcase featuring our special guest caster, Winter. Congratulations to all first place and second place. You guys have a great
Thank you.
weekend.
All right, you too. Bye-bye, everybody.